Let's face it, cracks in your windshield are going to happen. There's nothing worse than a huge crack, but Clearview has your answer. For only $49.95, Clearview can repair your windshield rather than replace it. And with free mobile service, Clearview comes to you. Isn't that right, Chip? If you have a crack, Clearview's got you covered. Mom said you weren't going to ruin my commercial!
Transfer these lights higher.
Oh, what?
Yeah. That's 119. That should be 119. So I'm going to do 99 3/4. 99 3/4. That is the center of the cabinet. Need to know where my other stud is. Oh, that's lying. There should be one right there. Okay, so there should be a stud here. There should be a stud here.
That's you going off of math and 16 centers and stuff instead of finder. You know how I find them, I drill and I drill and I drill. Finally I hit one. I have work to do after.
Oh, it's got the batteries low. Oh, still got good juice. I'm gonna say, but that's on the outside edge of that bracket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that means I want to come over and that's right. So I'm going to circle this guy.
Gotcha, then you have an outside edge.
And then I have another one right here. Okay. And I think I said 76 and This is the cabinet. And you'll have a bracket here and here. Or actually, we could do 3, or we could just do 2 and put it over here. That's the outside edge. Let's do. I'm going to go off this line. I'm going to go here. Because that'll work. And that's right above this stud.
You got several options?
Well, I'm thinking, so your cabinet's going to be 39.5, right?
Right.
So having a bracket here and a bracket here is going to be enough to support that. Because this one, you're on the outside here, with this being centered, only 2 on this one, and that shouldn't go anywhere. So, move the danger. Danger, danger, Will Robbins.
Should I slide over this guy? He's out of our way.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
I was having an idea.
Ooh, you're having an idea, you thought?
Yeah. My idea was, why is it not an issue? And I think I came to the conclusion. Why is it not an issue to have things like dishwasher, refrigerator, and stove on the floor? And it's probably because it's not near as heavy on the floating floor. It's just not heavy.
Now we can use the level to get where we want to be.
This one's concerned. Oh, yeah.
So maybe here's somewhere. Somewhere like that. That'll work. And then let's work upside down so we can see the bubble a little better.
Okay.
Okay.
Still high.
How's that?
Up high. Is that good to you?
That looks good.
That's better.
Okay. You can move that.
Okay, ready?
And then I need the drill. I'm going to do that.
No snap. Okay.
No step.
You're gonna go back up. Like, how is that mounted if there's no stuff? Ooh, I got an idea. Oh. You know what? It probably won't work. You can look at that picture. The walls opened up when I had the things out. That picture I sent you. Yeah, because I showed you how I put all the stuff and the walls were open. We actually get to see two walls. Yay! Oh, I drew all over the fucking thing. Is that this guy? Oh, he's hanging, isn't he?
Yeah, it's split.
And then there's two studs that drop down here. Yeah, he's hanging on a, what do you call that?
Just a cross.
Cross. Well, that gives you answers.
Yeah, because they're not on 24s. And they're not on 16s. Because you can see that's one dimension that's about the same. That one's different.
Yep.
That one's different.
Does this help though?
Yes.
I mean, it's a fucked up problem, but it still helps. I
So,
knew I was here for a purpose.
so maybe we'll just have to go off of what this thing says because there's going to be a big gap.
What's this thing?
I would like something farther over here. Okay, so that we got over here. Load it. Check. We got something. So we will redo this. This side. Okay, perfect. That's good.
Yeah, perfect.
We put it.
Okay, okay. Got something. Right in there. Nice. Where did I put that bracket? Oh, you already got pieces.
Yeah, I got it.
Where's that bracket?
Okay. Now, what did I say with the center? Center was the outside. Right? Yeah, there it is. 19 1/4. Just cheat one of these bits. Look in the corner. 19 3/4.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Back to center.
Well, that's all right.
Oh, because we had to go lower so far. This is where it's center is supposed to be. We have no option.
Call it 54 3/4. 54 3/4. Yeah, that's 54 3/4. Now the bad thing is
Where our hooks go.
the hooks go right here. I guess might be able to bend that tab down. Otherwise it's going to be off a skosh.
So,
I think I'd rather make up the space a little bit this way.
yeah. Is it gonna? And you're trying to hook on out here and out here.
Yep.
How wide is that?
39.5.
Oh, you already know. That's pretty strong stuff.
All right, Heath. Well, we can hang 2 cabinets.
What the fuck are we doing, man? Seriously?
We're gonna see what happens.
Got it.
We'll start with this guy. We'll put him on the left.
Okay. Do you want me to squeeze in that corner?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this up almost to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Try to line the outside of the cabinet up with the outside of the bar, and that's where that fucker's gonna sit.
Okay. Okay. So I take. Whoa. This way.
You go that way. You ready?
Ready. Alright, silly.
And let go over, there we go, and then drop down. How's that bar sitting over there? Can you see it hanging out?
Yeah, I can see it hanging out.
Okay, then
Just
just
a
go
little-
over just a
just a-
skosh.
Okay.
Okay, so pick up, and then just
Yeah.
this is a really janky system.
It is, huh? Do you want to look at my side? It's just a little.
Yeah, I need that on the other side. So we'll pick up. Okay. Got that side. Is it hooked?
I missed it. Alright, now.
You're in?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, that's.
You just don't like how it's all bendy, huh?
Retarded.
It's pretty retarded.
Let's see if. So this is to the wall.
I mean, I think it's right. I just don't know.
Do you think it's right?
Well, I mean, obviously, I don't think it should be bowing like a bow, but it's got the strength to hold it up.
I mean, I can always
Maybe.
put another bracket in there.
Maybe this other one if we try it. Do you think? I was gonna
But
say.
yeah, this is supposed to sit
Do you
at
think?
least a half an inch off the wall.
At least, yeah. I agree with that. I wonder about.
Or more than that, it's like 3/4. Actually, I have a tape measure. But it's supposed to, the way this is set up. Now my question to you is, we have more brackets, I can put another bracket up.
Right.
And that'll just give a little bit more sturdiness.
Yeah.
Because that is really making that thing bow
Yeah.
out.
I was wondering, so when we do this one, it's gonna be wider and there's very little edge.
So we can
It
do
should,
that.
it shouldn't be on the hooks shouldn't be on the inside of the brackets, right?
No, they're on the outside because this
the
is where the structure is. There's nothing structural in the back of this cabinet when you look at it.
Right.
It's just flimsy board. So you put a screw through it and it's
Yeah.
nothing.
No, I was wondering, so you know how we're hooked on the outside of these?
Mm-hmm.
And because there's such play, is it possible to hook on the inside or it's
Well, then you're gonna see this though.
where it is?
But let's put another bracket on here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, up. Number 3.
So yeah, stupid bower. Yeah, there's not much option. So you're saying, we'll put back out, I see.
I'm hoping.
It's a weird setup, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's one stud. There's 2. And then we got nothing. So there's nothing else to even get into.
Right,
For that 39 inches.
right.
So,
Um,
what we can do is,
Or another option.
Hmm.
Oh no, you don't. You need to leave the space over there on that side, right? You don't want to slam against the wall because of this when it opens and.
you do need a little bit of room.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I was just wondering if that would give an option of right there.
But I do think that I was just wondering if it's just a little easy with the strap. Yeah, it would be fine. Less than if there's a strap piece. Well, I'm just wondering if I can use it as a filler piece. Just with this. To sit in here. And then I can screw through this, that, and the wall.
Gotcha, because you would have this, and then through that, you could tack into the, I'm with you. That gives more support.
Yeah,
Does it?
yeah, it does. So if I put one on the top, one on the bottom, then I can put nails in, or screws in, all the way through to help.
And then everything would be on this line, right? And
Mhm.
however it is.
Yeah.
I question, do we want to lift that one up and when it's on there, if we see that the structural integrity because of like the spread is better? Like doesn't do what this
Well,
one.
because you're gonna, all your weight's gonna be out here, so you're not gonna have as much play.
Yeah, it's not gonna have a bow like this, yeah. I think this is a great solution.
I think that would be an idea to get something to screw into and something
And
to.
when you do this, I'm just trying to understand it. It's a perfect fit. When you do this, are you tack because this is more structurally sound than this?
I hadn't even thought about it yet. I'll probably just tack in from the front with the pinner just to hold it.
Yeah.
And then when I drill through it, that's when I'm going to get it. Because I'm going to use that as the structure to try to get closer to the wall.
Gotcha.
And I do have some 4-inch screws.
Okay.
But I'm worried about that you're still going to have a big gap. I'm trying to think. Did you see them hanging on the walls? Was there a gap?
Yeah, they were hanging on the wall. So, you're talking about behind it, if there's a gap and stuff like that? I believe there was. Certainly as much as this already is. Because you can't.
Because you're going to see that from the side.
Yeah, you can't invert this. That's the way that, right? That's the way it goes.
Yeah, I don't see. I'm making up shit here. This is what made sense to me. So, I mean, could suck it in that way, but that does not lock in. So that's got to go that way.
It's the only way.
And this makes sense to me that this goes into the wall.
Yep.
This bar comes in, and then the cabinet sits on that.
I agree.
And if you're going wall to wall, you're not going to see it, so it doesn't matter.
But
You know what I mean?
all this, you know,
But I don't know how it looked like in the house. Was it wall to wall, or was there something?
I remember one of the desks, that wall was wall to wall. Trying to think, I think stuff was wall to wall.
Because I'm just not seeing how.
To remedy the look.
Yeah, because I don't. Obviously, I want to give you a finished look.
Yeah.
And I think when you're hanging off and you have almost a 1-inch gap from the sides, that's not finished.
Bless you.
Okay.
Is there any other way to hang this that seems more structurally sound, feasible, strong than the brackets that it already has? Because I don't know how to put brackets on it.
I mean, I guess essentially we can go with this idea, take these off, build these into this on top and bottom, and just screw through them
Good.
and go straight to the wall, take these off, and then them two mounted straight to the wall.
Okay. Yep, so we'll frame this, giving us opportunity. But then again, I'll say the same thing is, there wouldn't be, it's almost like, and I know it's fucking particle board for as expensive as whatever they seem like. I don't know why, but my brain is saying that this needs to happen.
Well, if we did something like that,
This needs to happen.
that would, I'd probably have to put a screw or something from the top down,
Yeah.
so I have a little bit more structure, because yeah, just going straight at this, that's not gonna work.
Do you think it'd be better to work with this than that? More finished look, right up against the wall? So fuck the brackets.
No, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think that would alleviate part of that problem, but I don't know if this is gonna be enough support or need something a little more solid.
I don't know what it looks like inside a cabinet, but instead of tacking this way, would there just be a bracket inside, like a 90? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
So just be like a 90 silver inside this.
I'm seeing what you're talking about. And then you're just drilling up to it.
Yeah.
You're still drilling into it.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Always got to make it fun.
Yeah.
I guess. Otherwise, you have to trim it out.
Otherwise, what?
You have to trim it out and do something that finishes that edge.
If we use these, because we have like almost an inch.
Yeah.
And then what, like a quarter round on the sides?
It'd have to be a little bigger than that, but something to that effect. And these are unfinished sides too, so maybe there was something in there's. Okay, wait. Okay, so yeah, that's the shelf. So this is what I was thinking.
No, go ahead.
So we can take that off. Or it's too tall. Well, yeah, think about putting that on the side because that's what you're going to see. Because these are unfinished sides,
Yeah.
so we can skirt it with something else on the sides to kind of finish it off
Right. And keep these brackets.
and keep these
Keep
brackets.
these brackets put in, so if you were able to take one that's like that,
Something like that.
cut it in half, it's on this side and on this side.
Mhm.
I'm okay with
And that would look pretty, but we don't have, that's the shelf, so we can't use that one.
that. Right. But then you have one that's similar on this.
One that's similar, but I don't. 13 and a half. So we need 27. Not 27. But we could do something else on the side. To finish it. We could do white. I could just get a 1/4 inch something just to finish it off to fill up that space.
That keeps us on track without having to do all this modification, rip that down, and tack that. And then, but then we still do reinforcement because of this.
Yeah, I think we still put in some fillers in there and then shoot it in or drill it in.
To satisfy me, could we put this one up there and just see it, just to let me know that it doesn't,
Yeah,
it doesn't do the same thing.
Yeah, let's put it up.
I'm sure it doesn't, but you know what I mean? I have curiosities and stuff because I'm not knowledgeable about this stuff.
Windshield repair doesn't have to be rocket science, and relationships aren't built on circuitry. Whoa! Well, good ones anyway. You see, the Clearview way is technique and artistry in our craft, performed with both care and consideration of not only your windshield, but of you. Yeah, you, the customer. And while some people may seek guidance, comfort, heck, even TLC from gadgetry like Chip over there, We understand that true business is nothing but personal relationship, and only a person can do that. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, Chip's got a great eye for locating damaging windshields. He just lacks the true finesse of a well-trained technician. We just do things different. Old school. Person to person with a Clearview standard.
For me. Mine's not quite in.
Ideally, I'd like to come over like an 8th.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay, that's perfect for me.
That's locked for me. I've got a little showing, but it's locked for me.
Okay, well, I can deal with that.
But that feels better.
That looks, I mean,
From this, I just needed to know that it was because of what we're dealing with here.
how flimsy it is.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have drywall anchors? Like the little plastic things that get screwed in and then,
Where did I see them? I saw them somewhere.
because we could do that, we could put one here, and even probably over there.
If need be, and then that would get us as strong and sturdy as this guy. That's
Yeah.
better. Right? That makes me feel better. Okay. So, is it his resting place?
No, that's where it goes.
That's okay.
I mean, I can bang over that bracket a little bit,
Yeah.
but
When we turn out, we'll be okay, huh? That's nice. And then this, like, is just,
these are adjustments inside here.
and that'll let it go. Well, okay, cool.
These are just adjustments inside the door.
Oh,
Because you can pivot this up or down, and then this goes in and out to make sure you have a. What's that?
well, you know, oh, there's a light underneath here, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But that's a weird nipple that's glued on there for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Nate. So then I'm back on page with. That's the winner. We're fine with those things. If I get it's the ones that clamp and then they open up, right?
Those are butterflies.
And then
We can use
one of the
those
regular
or just regular drywall anchors. And they have
different
mighty-
sizes.
They have different sizes and. Check these guys. I might have some in my. And we have brackets, so
1, 2, 3, 4.
gonna put one more in there. We can put either 1 or 2 in this one. Because you do get some flex, so if we put one here, like one here,
Yeah.
that's gonna just
Really?
rigid that thing up.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get that bow like we had,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's 2, 4, 6.
It's over here.
And then
Where is that?
what cabinet are we gonna put there? Because we're gonna have these two
Is that?
right here.
Oh, those two. With that single.
You want the single up over here?
Is that okay?
We can put up whatever.
I don't know.
So we got 2 there,
Because that's the only other one that would be on the.
3. You want to be a top or you want to be a bottom? I would cut this one, and then what's the other piece? It's probably in here, right? Yeah, it's right there. But this is long enough for that.
Oh, yeah.
So
It
this,
was meant to be.
this, we'll stay with this.
This gives you extra
And then
for each. Oh, there's a.
here's 3 for over here. So we got 2 more there, 1 more on that, 2 on that should be fine.
Okay.
And then we won't need this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
And so for shits and giggles, we're a minimum 2, 4, 6, we'll say 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We'll say a minimum of 20 of the anchors,
Okay.
just in case those guys need it. Okay, this is fucking neat. Yeah,
Okay.
so
You got plans and ideas?
got plans and ideas.